Your digital storytelling portfolio is also included as one of these links at the course home tab, because it is going to be, along with the reflective statement, contain the bulk of of your grade for the semester. You want to take a look at this. That is once again in doc sharing, which is again where I can see what's been downloaded and what hasn't. Go to the assignments, and there's your reflective statement and your digital storytelling assignment. So you'll want to download that and know something about that. We'll talk about this later, but it is something that we're working towards all semester. Your writing assignments that you create earlier in the semester will be revised for your digital storytelling portfolio, which, as you see here, is worth a pretty hefty 40%. But you'll have at that point submitted your essays, gotten some feedback on them, and be ready to put them together into your final writing assignment. And this is also a hint from last week. This 10% of your final course grade. And you turn in reflective memos with each of your assignments. The easiest way to do that is to keep up with it as you're doing it. And I would suggest, as I did last week, that you consider doing so through your journal. You can have a handwritten journal if you'd like, but this might be a way to kind of check in with yourself and do this, especially as you're working on your writing assignment. You have, I'll just click into mine here. You have the opportunity to just kind of give yourself some notes. You can make them private or not if you want. Anyway, there are lots of ways to do this, but this is just one way, and eCollege provides it. So you can share it with me as instructor, but you know, it's really yours if you want to keep up with it. But keeping up with your reflections is important. Do you see that? You can share it with me, or you can keep it private. Let's talk about week 3, for example. If you're kind of having trouble keeping up with everything, how do we go about this? Okay, when you get into the course, you land here, right? So your week 3 tips are, there's some additional one-on-one help. I'm reminding about my office hours. Begin by reviewing everything in the week 3 tab. This is the week 3 tab. Then very early, check out the lecture and begin downloading that stuff. This is where I'm reminding you about the download history. Then telling you to also jump in before Wednesday to all the threaded discussion activities. Our goal for this week is to get a good handle on your project plans for your first essay, so we can begin the second phase of your composing process. So let's say we're going to start here. Look at week 3 tab, and this is what we were doing when we first come into the class, just to make sure that we know what's required of us. All right, so I see we've got some key terms that we're going to be dealing with, and we've got some guiding questions. We're dealing with some tools and resources here. We'll talk some more about Flickr, and there's there's a portion of the lecture that deals specifically with that. I will post some information about Prezi, and one of the lectures is an example of that. We will talk about the Federal Writers Project. Here are our activities. Your assignment is the other thing that you want to kind of get a handle on what's expected of me. These items are also described in your syllabus. That nothing has changed really. Anyway, this is the thing that we need to do this week. And then you want to get a handle on, do this early, overview these things and get a handle on what am I going to be expected to talk about. So here are the various things that you're expected to talk about this week. And I will continue to post ideas in each of these just to keep you going.